What's up, everybody? This is Date A Live. I wanted to cover this game because, I'll be honest with you guys, I can't take full credit for finding this game. I think FG3000 mentioned it. Well, what happened? We minimized. Sorry, boys. FG3000 most definitely mentioned this game, and what caught my ear about it is the fact that he said that this game has the most loyal fan base. Even when the creators of the game have a glitch or something that they're working through, the community is they're very positive and supportive. And so when I hear that about a game, I have to go check it out. I have to see, it's one thing to have millions and millions in downloads on a game. That can be done through advertising. That's very easy to do. But to actually have a game that has very dedicated players and that retains players, that's a game that I have to definitely check out, because I have to figure out why people are standing so firm behind this game. So let me give you guys the background, right? You can tell from here that it just looks kind of like a normal gacha. You got your gacha screen, but that's just under the hood, this game has a lot going on for it. I'm a veteran gacha player, and I'm not even used to some of these different systems. So there's definitely a lot of different things going on here. We'll get into it. So first things first, here's the premise, okay? These girls, they're spirits, and when they show up, there's an earthquake and millions of people die. And you somehow have the power to seal these girls' power. So you have to continuously date these girls enough to the point where you can kiss them so that their power gets locked away and so that they don't kill themselves. Poor you have to date all these girls. You complain about it all the time. Like, I just don't know what to do. Now, it's no surprise to me that with all the dating simulators that they come out with over on the Asian side, that some of this stuff would trickle down to some of our global games. But I'll be honest with you guys, it's not that I'm a huge fan about this just because you get to date these girls, even though it is kind of hilarious and they have put a lot of thought into it. It's the fact that you're actually getting to interact with the gacha units that you pull. And these interactions unlock things. And that's what's important to me. I think a lot of games can take a page from this game. Even if you're not having your players date the gacha characters that they're pulling, you can still find some sort of system where they interact. And I've been saying this for a while. The other thing that really caught my eye about this game is the battle system. I think it's totally awesome. I dig it. So we go into a battle here. I'm just going to try to showcase it real quick. I'm not going to bring a friend. You get to bring 3 characters with you. And by the way, characters are very easy to get in this game. They will definitely let you start the game, you grind out a few levels. They will let you pretty much pick one of the S-ranked characters. From there, you can evolve them to like a double S rank. And the rates are pretty good, and they give you enough stuff to pull. So let's start the fight so I can actually show off what this looks like and why I dig the fighting. So you have 2 different attack buttons, and you can combo them to do different things. So this is sweet because this is kind of like Last Claudia a little bit. You guys know how much I like Last Claudia. She's got some ranged attacks. She can spin her sword in front of her, just bust through these guys. And then we can switch characters. Like this girl has a big axe. I dig her axe. Her combos are slower, but she does good damage. Boom, I love that. So the combat's fun for me. The other thing I like, they get super moves. Like, this is totally cool. They get an animation. Her axe turns into a cannon. She just blasts everyone away. And then after that, her moves actually change a little bit. She can shoot a couple more times with that cannon. So you can do a lot of different moves with these characters' couple buttons that they have. Because you can combo them together. Here comes the boss. Boom. And actually, let's change to this girl. She's cool. She's kind of like a tank. Here's her special. I totally dig it. I absolutely love all this animation stuff that they got going on here. And this girl is a tank, so she can put a shield up like this. So when somebody shoots her, she can retaliate if she has that shield up. I did get hit there though. Her offensive stats aren't that great though. I haven't really... Oh, I'm fighting a boss, that's why. Let's switch back to this girl. She can do her special, and that should be enough to put this little boss down. So that's pretty much just one of the quick run levels. I just wanted to show you guys why I thought the actual combat in this was pretty cool. It gets pretty gnarly, and you can play multiplayer. From my understanding of it, you and a friend can go in there and rock maps, right? But the thing I really wanted to talk about, what makes this game unique from any other game, because I mean you can kind of get the same thing from Last Claudia. It all depends on just which path you want to go. Last Claudia definitely has similar kind of like free roam in a map gameplay. It's all of the extra bonus stuff that this game has in it. Like if you go to the date screen, here's all the different little girlfriends you have all over here. You can observe them. These are all the different characters you unlock, and you want to give them presents. You know, I can give this girl, what is that, a piece of chicken, whatever that made her happy. We'll give her a doll. This girl likes dolls. That increases her stats, and that unlocks different things that you can get from her, right? And then you can go to your daily, and you can take her on a date. I can take her to a date to a doll shop. So here we go. You know, this dude wakes up. He has a date today with this girl. This is your sister. She's gonna tell you that you're a pathetic worm, and you need to get your ass up and go on your date with this girl, because this poor guy's like, oh, it's so terrible. I gotta date a different girl every day to kiss them and seal their power. It's just kind of funny. It is kind of comical. So the dating system works. Here she is. We're gonna go on a date. And she's going to ask you things, and you better answer right. Now, each one of these girls has a different personality. And you need to kind of cater to that personality. You know, with some girls, you can tell them to go wear lingerie for you, and that'll score you points. Other girls just want to be told that they're cute, and they're extra shy. Stuff like that. So you kind of have to feel out every single character. They give you kind of hints at... what makes these girls happy and what not. This is where she's telling me that her little puppet's not a doll, it's actually her alter ego. So we're going to skip a lot of this just so I can kind of show you guys. I was going to do videos on this game just to go on all the different dates with the girls, because it is kind of funny. You can say stupid things to them. Your sister's on a Bluetooth with you, and she's like, don't fuck anything up, you better be nice. Because obviously, if you say something dumb to these girls, they can pretty much just cause a giant earthquake and kill, you know, 1 million people at any given point in time. You know, so they have some cool features. You can take pictures of stuff while you're on your date. The point is, this is letting you interact with the characters that you pull off of your gacha. And I think that is definitely awesome. Like, here we go. You can either apologize about... How about we go to the doll shop and get a doll for you? It says then I can make it up to you with a kiss, which I think that's going to backfire. I guess I have to get on my knees and apologize. You know, since this girl likes dolls so much, we're going to go with the first option and offer to buy her a doll. She said sure. She smiled and nodded. That's a good sign. So that's kind of what you want to look for. They will give you kind of hints. The doll shop is clear. Don't mess this up, you idiot. So here we go. We're going to the doll shop. And I think this is going to come down to me picking out a good doll that she's going to like. That's going to win me some brownie points with her. I like cute ones. I guess voodoo dolls are ruled out. So this game does have some good banter. It's definitely entertaining. And your sister's like, how could a cute girl like her like voodoo dolls? She called you a baka, which is, it's Asian for idiot, in case you guys didn't know that. I had a bulldog named Sabaka, and I would call her Baka. And one time I took her to the park, and there was an Asian family there, and I kept screaming at my dog Baka, and they were giving me dirty-ass looks, and I didn't get it, but I think they thought that I was calling them idiots. Fun little fact about my life. Anyway, so we're dating this girl. She's looking around the doll shop. Is there anything I can help you with? What is that? She pointed to the crane machine. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, you have to play the crane machine. A place where dolls rest. It's a crane machine, a cage that imprisons dolls with magic. I don't want to make her upset. We'll just say it's a crane machine and the dolls are waiting inside. So let's see where this goes. There's lots of dolls in there. So we go over to the machine. She looked through the glass and gazes inside at all the different dolls. Are they waiting for me? Who will they go home with? Oh, well, they're waiting for their new friends. Who will be their new friends? Well, it depends. So pretty much, we're going to try to get some dolls out of this machine. And this game has a ton of mini games that it's loaded with. I don't know if it's gonna like make me play a mini game right now. But I can. Okay, let's just tell her that she's so cute that everybody wants to be her friend, because this girl she's definitely got an issue with wanting friends. So is that true? I think that bought us some points. Dolls like gentle girls. Cool. Alright. See, there's my sister cheering me on. She's like, that's more like it. I don't have to worry about you. So that means you're doing good. You are winning the date over. Alright. That shy look on her face. Yeah, this game definitely has a lot of girls squealing and stuff. I don't know if you're into that. Like I said, it is entertaining. It is funny to me. And I think a lot of games can take a page out of this because it lets you interact with your gacha characters. You know, instead of just pulling them, leveling them up, putting gear on them, you actually have to do something with them. I mean, granted, it's a lot of reading. It's probably not the best for a video, but I just at least wanted to show you guys what one of these dates look like. I didn't exactly pick the feistiest character to go on a date with. I just, picked whichever one. And this girl's kind of a lolly. I don't think our main character would actually be trying to date her, but if he doesn't, she'll make a hurricane and destroy the world. So let's pick out a cute doll for her. There's a rabbit, there's a green frog that looks fabulous. That brown and white bear is the cutest. She likes cute stuff. Let's go with the brown and white bear. Okay, she nodded. Alright, so we're putting our tokens into the machine. So her little puppet's happy. I'm on it. Totally focused. I controlled the crane to pick up the doll. Whoa, good job. You did it. The doll has chosen you. The doll calls you a lecher. It's kind of funny. I gripped onto the crane and the doll fell down. Oh no, I'm sorry. So, looks like... What are you doing? So your sister, I believe if I remember correctly, your sister hacks the doll machine so that you can actually get the doll out there for her, because these dates are like life and death. If this girl doesn't get the cute little rabbit she wants out of the machine, she'll get pissed off and a giant earthquake will happen and millions of people will die. So yeah. Let's shake the machine. I shook the crane machine and the alarm started ringing. Oops. Wait, why is it ringing? Some kind of magic barrier? I think I messed up this date, guys, because I shouldn't have shaken the machine. She hid behind me. No, it's because I accidentally damaged it. Then keep at it, she says. Okay, that is funny. Keep at it. Yeah, keep breaking that machine until I get the damn toy I want. Just smash the damn machine and all the dolls will be ours. Okay, you know what? I think this girl's pretty cool. Is that her puppet talking or her? She gave you a cunning smile. Okay, I'm digging that. That's not what I meant. Do you need help? She asked in a low voice, like we're about to do something illegal. After we save all the dolls, you can choose one from them. Yusho switched to her green bunny-eared raincoat with determination on her face. So she's just going to destroy that machine. The kill appears all ice crystals and blasting the crane machine. That's right, this girl has ice magic powers. So she's pretty much blowing up the crane machine with her ice. Our date turned to chaos. To prevent further damage, I grabbed her and her rescue dolls and ran away. Oh boy. You know what? Actually, this wasn't that bad because it shows me how much favor I got, +8, and her mood is +10, so that's not bad. I think this date could have gone worse. Oh. And I managed to acquire a bunny, so that's pretty cool. So here she is. She's pretty happy now. If I click on her, you can see her favor, her mood. These unlock things. That's what I think is pretty cool about the interactive aspect of this game. So, and obviously this girl down here, if I observe her, there's some storyline stuff I can unlock here. She's got a heart above her head. This is the girl with the axe that I think is pretty cool. You can make them do chores. You can make them cook. I'm really not going to mess with her right now because it's going to take me into some gameplay mode. Here's work. You know, you have to work at different jobs. I got some sort of reward. We can start working another job over here because you got to earn money to keep dating all these girls. This shit's not cheap. So this is just kind of like their little chibi area. All the girls live in this apartment, and they're all walking around. And it's some of the little situations are pretty funny because you kind of get suckered into dating multiple girls at the same time. So you take one girl to the aquarium and you're like, hold on a second, I gotta go to the bathroom, and you run across the street to the restaurant and start talking to the other girl, and you're like, yeah, while you wait, hold on, I gotta use the bathroom. Then you run back over to the first girl and try to continue 2 dates at the same time. And then a third girl pops up and you start dating her, and long story short, they all find out about it and you kind of get your ass beat. But then a bunch of juicy stuff always happens. A new spirit comes, and you have to fight them. There's different battles, right? There's all these different spirits showing up. So the characters are easy to get. Might as well actually take a look at some of the spirits that I got. Here we go. That was in the way. That's just giving me my GPU and CPU specs. Let's just move that up here. So if I go to my spirits, they will let me start off with Toka here. She's one of the main characters. She's the first girl you kiss. I got Aline here. She's a tank. Alright, and this is my favorite girl with an axe. These characters that are S-class and A-class, they can be made into double S-class heroes. And then they just become wicked powerful, right? So you can rank them up to increase their rarity, but then if you go into details, there's a whole lot of stuff going on here. This is different from any other gacha. So you can transcend, you can use crystals to transcend and give them more abilities. This gives more health, this gives more attack. And then you can equip them with, I don't even know what these things kind of are. They're Sephra. They're kind of like little support girls, and each one of these, they give abilities to whoever they're equipped to. Which I thought was kind of cool. Let's move this down again so I can get to this menu. Then we have their weapons. Their weapons can actually be upgraded. There's a bunch of different skill trees. There's passive skills. So I've just begun to kind of scratch the top of all this. Then we have a bond system that you have to unlock at level 25. There's a gem system that unlocks at level 35. And then there's obviously their different dresses. You can have skins for these characters. So there's a ton to do here from just upgrading their level. And that affects how they perform. It affects their combos. You can actually add more hits to their attacks. You can add piercing damage. You can add different elemental damage. It's actually very impressive what they've done with this game, and I can totally see why this game, even though it didn't have the most downloads in the world, this game has one of the most loyal player bases, and I can totally see that. The other thing I like is there's a ton of stuff to claim every day when you log in. They're giving you good resources. You can get stuff from everywhere. And I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't really seen a gacha set up this way. I'm always finding rewards to get from all over the place. It's just constant, right? There's so many different modes. Let's see, where is it? There's like an event mode. There is an event mode. I'm not going to get into it right now, but all of the different events, they have a lot of different currencies that you can grind out. There's like carnival games that you can play. There's a dice game that you can play. There's a lot of casino stuff going on right now. There's gambling. Here's some of the events. The autumn tour. The mysterious carnival where you gamble for coins. Here's another gambling thing. There's just a ton of them. There's so much to explore in this game. And obviously for me, like I said, the big thing, there's also all this. There's friend requests. Obviously, there's friends and everything. There is co-op play in this. I've been seeing the advertisement for that where you can actually rock a stage out with a friend. I haven't got to do that yet. I don't think I'm a high enough level. But really, like I said, one of the things that did it for me is just the battle system, because this isn't Last Claudia, but it is kind of close. You know, you got your character, you're running around doing different combos, and I gotta say, actually, in this game, you can actually combo your attacks together. I gotta say, Last Claudia is amazing, but your moves always do exactly what they say. You can't combo your S1 and your S2 together and get a completely different move. So this is different. It's definitely different, and I completely enjoy it a lot more than I thought. I originally just started playing this game just kind of to sample it, but I'll be honest with you guys, I have been logging on every day. I did a dungeon in this game. It was pretty awesome. It was 20 levels that you have to clear. The higher you go up on them levels, the better, the more you get. So, definitely digging it. And right now, I think if you log in, as long as you log in for like 7 days, the girl that I'm running right now, they will just give you this character. And she's one of my favorites because she rocks this heavy axe. Her axe also turns into a big ass gun. Definitely dig it. And afterwards, I can still shoot the gun a couple more times. So, I finished this level just because I was supposed to get a certain amount of kills, right? And you can change between your characters anytime. And there's obviously more than just 3 characters. These are just the characters that I've been using. So this game is definitely coming along. It's gotten a lot of support, and I think it will always have a player base. Just because a lot of guys like dating waifu anime girls that they pulled off of a gacha system, and they like hearing them scream and squeam. So definitely this game is going to be around. It's going to get a lot of quality of life improvements. So if this looks like something that's cool to you, I really like the combat, and I like the fact that you actually have to interact with your little characters to get stuff out of them. And more games can take a page from this. Now, you don't necessarily have to date your gacha characters, but it would be nice to have more systems where not only are you pulling these gacha characters, you're doing something with them. You're interacting with them. I don't care if you're taking them fishing to unlock something or another, or doing some kind of training with them in front of a punching bag, a little mini games, just something or another, instead of just pulling heroes and having them just sit on a roster that you can level up and put gear on them. So still a lot of stuff I haven't even explored in this game. And I'll be honest with you guys, out of all the gacha games I've played, typically when I start a gacha up now, I kind of know what's going on, right? Everything's pretty easy to figure out. I'm used to everything. you know, the way that they have this game set up, it's new and it's fresh because it's like all the interface is different. You might absolutely love it. It might take you a second to get used to, but at least it's something new and fresh. So guys, definitely check this title out. It's called Day A Live. Okay, I will definitely put it into the title of this vid. But this is something I've been going over for about a week now, and I'm still kind of lost in a lot of these menus. And I can usually pick up, you know, these menus like the back of my hand after the first time I play one of these gacha games. So definitely something different, definitely something new. The combos are great. The combat's amazing as far as I'm concerned. I've just shown you guys some easy levels. The events are fresh. They're totally different. They're all their own thing. It's not like a reskinned event every time. Let's see. Can I do a summon? Even the summon system here is different. Okay, and let me show you if I have enough to do a summon. Nope, I don't. Pretty much, when you do a summon in this game, it's kind of like a lottery system, and it's like a counter goes back and forth, and you can try to stop it on whichever category you want, and those categories increase your chance of getting the character that you actually want. So if you play their little summon game, you can actually have a higher chance of pulling the character that you want. You can also pray, and this is something that's just become unlocked to me, but from my understanding of it, these are the different categories, and each of these have different characters in them. So if you pray to this one, you have a higher chance of getting these characters. This is kind of how it was explained to me. I haven't got a chance to do it yet. The point is, it is awesome to have a gacha system where you can specifically target a character that you want, right? You can try to play their little summon mini game and try to get to the counter to stop in the area that you want it to, so that it increases the chance of getting the character you actually want. So it puts a skill-based spin onto a gacha system, and you guys will see as soon as you do any gacha pulls in this game. It's definitely something different. Definitely see if this is the game for you, right? And here, this is a banner with the new character. And these are the banners. This is a banner with the same character, but these are the support characters. They're like trading cards, and these characters actually, they're like angels. They power up the character that you're actually using. I might be calling them the wrong thing, but yeah. So not only are you pulling the character, but you can pull little versions of her as support characters, and you can equip these little ones onto any character that you have. This one increases like magic damage and stuff like that. So if you have a character that's using magic damage, like this girl, you can equip her with these, and they will increase her damage, her crit with magic, things like that. They'll give her some healing. The game also has a great pity system built in. You can kind of target which character you want. There's this girl, she's got guns, she's pretty badass, she's got a raid up. There's a forecast here. Oh, wait a minute. That's not what I wanted. Exchange. So it will, if you do enough pulls, it will let you exchange a bunch of these, I think, for the character maybe. If we actually look at this one, she has a reward. So here's her reward. If I do 80 pulls and I'm 34 in, I get the character automatically. Talk about an awesome pity system, right? After 80 pulls, I will just get this character. I don't have to worry about a random unit coming down and getting an off banner. If I do 80 pulls, I get this character. So that is pretty awesome. They are definitely being very progressive with this summon system. So definitely check this game out. Day A Live. The dating never stops. And if this is something that you think that's cool, give it a download, try it out. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys get to it. I hope you enjoy the vid as much as I enjoyed playing this game, and I will talk to you all soon. Peace.